good morning to all my dear students. Students, I am Ananya Markil, class developer of Emerging 2, and this is your very first session of today class. So you all have to be ready with your English book, which is there on screen. Students, you all have to bring out your writing skills book, which is there on screen. Along with it, you must have to take a sharp pencil in your hands. So hurry up, I am waiting for you. Till then, you have to bring out your writing skills book and a sharp pencil. Then we will start our today work. Hurry up. Hurry up, students. You all have to bring out your writing skills book. Let me open it first. As you know that in the previous session, I introduced you the very first half of page number 3131. So today we have to continue with the same worksheet. So kindly open page number 3131 from your book. So today we are going to cover the second half of this worksheet. As you know that we will completed this half in the previous session and today we are going to cover the next half, right? So first of all you will observe this half, the second half, that what is given over here. Students, you see that this is an incomplete story. So we have to see the pictures given over here and then we have to complete the story and then read this short story and understand the meaning. Okay, so in this half, what we are going to do first is that we have to complete the story by writing the words given over here. We can also take help from the helping box. Okay, but try to do by on. You will recognize the picture and write the word by on, because all the words, all the vocab we covered in the previous units, right? After completing this whole story, we have to read it properly and come to understand what is the meaning of that short story, right? So that's all we have to do by today. So your all focus should be here with me. We will read the information also before going to start. Write a word for each picture to complete the story. So for today task, we have to write the word for each picture and then we have to complete the story. So let's start, students. Let's begin with the very first one. The first one is already done. If you see this picture, so we lots of time we do this picture. So what is this? This is Duke, a noble man. So here we have to write Duke, which is already written. You have to trace it. So what is the spelling of Duke? You have to concentrate on the sound. Duke. What is the sound? It's UE sound word. So the U-K-E, Duke, right? Now, in the same manner, we have to see the next picture. If you see the next picture, so tell me what is there in this picture? Ma'am, gate. Very good. Take your pencil in your hands and try to write spellings by all. Students, you don't have to take help from the helping box first. As you know that आपकी helping box आपकी help के लिए है, but try to do by on. You will use helping box to cross check your spellings, not to copy the spellings. Okay, so gate. So what is the first sound? It's g. G sound come from G, so write G over here. G. Eight. A sound come from AE words, so A. G, A, T. T sound come from T. And as I told you before that when you write the spellings of gate and when there is a sound A, so you have to write E in the last. Okay, so this is the spelling of gate. After writing it, you can cross check it from the helping box which is given below, right? So where is gate? This is gate. So is it right? Yes, our spelling is right. So you will put a tick over here. Okay, in this way you have to do the rest one. So now we will come to the next picture. What is this? Snake. What is it? Snake. So you will write snake over here. So sound come from S. So no, no sound come from N. So no. A. A. K. Snake. Snake. Snake, right? K snake. Alright, now come on the next picture, students. Here, this is mule. What is it? Mule. So when you write mule, what is the first sound? It's m. M sound come from m. Mule. As I told you in the previous session, that U sound come from UE. Right? So we will write U L, mule. Okay, and in last, don't forget to write L, E. Okay, mule. It's mule. Okay, now the next picture is number. Which number is this? This is 9. So you know the spelling of 9, N-I-N-E. 9, N-I-N-E, 9. Okay, now the next picture, look at here. What is this? This is mice. What is it? Mice. So let's write m sound come from m, ice. See, I sound come from I-E. So we will write I-C-E, mice. Okay. Is that clear to you, everyone? Now, after completing all these words, we will cross check our words with the helping box. So, let's see the spellings. So, these are the spelling of snake. Is it right? Yes. Snake, snake. Then, this is mule. This is also right. Next is 9. Correct. Very good. And the last one is mice. So, all the spellings are right. Okay, so students, after writing your spellings, you have to cross check it. Now, look at here in the next picture. What is this? Rope. We will use rope to tie something. So, r sound come from R. Write R first. R. O sound come from O. E. Rope. R-O. Rope. What is the next sound? P. P sound comes from P. And don't forget, write E in the last. Rope. Is that correct or not? Let's see. Yes, this one is also correct. So students, you find that if you are not taking help, you are doing words by on. So after cross check it, if it's correct, so you feel good. Okay, so try to do by on first. Now the next picture is, this is a hole. What is it? Hole. So let's write it. Her sound come from H. Her. O sound come from O. Her. O. L. Hole. H-O-L-E. Hole. Right? Okay, the next one is, come on the next picture. This is pine. What is it? Pine. So let's write the spelling. Ein. Ein sound come from I-E. So P-I-N-E. Pine. Okay, students. So this one is done. Now, what we will do? We will read the whole story and come to understand the meaning. So come on the top and read it first. So let's start. A duke lived in a house. ये जो ड्यूक है, a nobleman lived in a house. कहाँ रहता है? एक घर में रहता है. With a gate. उसके घर में क्या है? There is a gate also. So now come on the next sentence. Had a snake. Duke के पास क्या है? He had a snake, a mule, also a mule, and 9 mice. So this Duke had a snake, a mule, and 9 mice. He had lots of pets. How many pets he had? He had lots of pets. A snake, a mule, and 9 mice. इसके पास one snake है, one mule, and 9 total 9 mice हैं, right? So he's maybe he is animal lover. That's why he has lots of pets. He her adder had a snake, a mule, and 9 mice. Now, don't tie me up with a rope. Who said that? Said the mule. The mule said, don't tie me up with a rope. मुझे rope से मत tie करो. Okay? We like to live in a hole. Who love to live in a hole? माइस है ना. जो रैट्स होते हैं दे लाइक टू लव इन अ होल, वो होल में रहते हैं ना. सो द माइस सेड वी लाइक टू लिव इन अ होल. हमें कहाँ रहना पसंद है? वी लाइक टू लिव इन अ होल. I then the next sentence is I will live near the pine tree. Who will live near the pine tree? Said the snake. So the snake said, I will live near the pine tree. मैं कहाँ रहता हूँ? Pine tree के बिल्कुल near by रहता हूँ. Right? So students, in this story, we learn about the duke. That duke lived in a house. वो एक house में रहता है. उस house में क्या है? There is a gate also. And he lived with his pets. And how many pets he has? He has lots of pets. A snake, a mule, and 9 mice. So, among his one pet, mule said that don't tie me up with a rope. मुझे rope से मत बांध के रखो. Then another pet said, I like to live in a hole. Who like to live in a hole? Mice. Then another pet, the snake, said, I will live near the pine tree. So the snake said, मैं कहाँ रहता हूँ? मैं pine tree के पास रहता हूँ. That is your story, students. You have to complete it first and then you have to read it properly and come to understand the meaning. So this is your today task. It's completed now. If you have any doubt, any query, so please feel free to ask me. Okay. Now we will come below and also read this. So students, this is teacher and parents transactional process. We will also read it first. Now read aloud the story and pose question as we already read the story aloud. Now I will going to ask you questions related to that story. So whose house had a gate? So we learn this in the very first sentence. A duke. And so the answer is duke. So you all have to be ready for the question answer session. Does your house have a gate? So this is the question for you. क्या आपके घर पे हाउस है? सॉरी, क्या आपके घर पर गेट है? So you will say your answer in yes or no. If you have gate, so you will say yes, our house has a gate. If no, so you will say no, right? So now the next question is, who all did the Duke live with? So you have to say the answer. Duke किसके साथ रहता था? Duke lived with his pets, a snake, a mule, and 9 mice. Okay, so students, you have to give answer in the same manner the way the question is asking, right? The next question is, how did the Duke go around? How did the Duke go around? Maybe by walking, maybe he has a vehicle. So this is as per the observation. Now the next question is, where do the mice like to live? So mice like to live in a hole. So parents, as per the story, you have to pose some questions to our kids in a simple way. And students, you all have to give answers in one word or in full sentence, right? The way the question is asking, you have to also give the answer in the same manner. Okay, so that's your today task. You have to complete it, and then afterwards you have to share your work on time. All right. So that's it for your today's session. Have a good day, students. Stay at your home, eat healthy, and stay connected with your previous concepts.